I'm actually turning 26.
I live in Vegas. Half my friends are strippers and the other half are real estate agents. I think the biggest lesson that I'll take from spicy dancing is that confidence is everything. So I'm gonna practice my lucky girl syndrome affirmations for work tonight. Since I've heard that men are really competitive and love playing games, I have a new one. Whoever pays my bills first wins. In Vegas, the only men to date out here are club promoters, degenerate gamblers, or... This is me trying to have a good day after my man, who's not my man, didn't text me back the night before, so I was kind of reeling, but...
Shocker that a man would sleep with her and then ghost her. Of course.
I decided to go to Pilates and be hot. Don't go back to your ex, bitch. Do not do it, okay? I think that, I was playing myself by being oh, I'm independent. I don't need a man. I don't need this. Bitch, I don't want to work anymore. I don't want to do it.
It doesn't matter, ma'am. You are a stripper. You can't erase your past. Only a simp would date you.
I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I do not want to do it. I want a rich fucking husband.
No man on earth can make you fall.
When men say 100 women versus accountability, can you give an example of what you mean by that?
She turned off her comments. Yeah, ma'am, because you don't like accountability.
But money cannot buy you love.
Money can buy love. If money can't buy love, you won't be sitting here.
What's your relationship advice?
If your man cannot afford your bills, you need to find a job, not another man.
Okay, think of that person who treated you absolutely horrible in life. What was their zodiac?
If you can go back in time, would you lower your body count?
No.
Tell me why.
Because I'm very happy where I'm at.
You're happy with the number?
Yeah.
What's the number?
I'm not gonna tell you.
Okay, so she's not.
My daughter's dad cheated on me, so I hooked up with his brother, which is her godfather.
Hold on.
What? What the f?
And his brother was cool with it?
I guess he wanted to be with me the whole time. He told me he wished that our daughter was his daughter.
What kind of a brother is that?
Wait, you're telling me that you can be influenced by the habits of other people around you? That is not offensive when we talk about people who eat like shit, don't go to the gym, and are alcoholics. But for some reason, when we talk about your hoe friends, it's offensive. Your hoe friends do this to you.
I think I've officially hit rock bottom. My dad sent me a matchmaking service, told me to check it out. I told him only losers use matchmaking services.
Okay, ma'am, so you will fit in just fine.
But then I looked into it, and it's $5,000 minimum. I don't even have $5,000.
Next time a guy asks me why I'm single, I'm gonna be so honest. It's because every man I meet is either toxic, boring, or broke.
No, ma'am. No, that's not it. It's because the kinds of men that you go after don't want you back, and they just play you, and they just sleep with you, and then they ghost you, and they lie to you. That's it, ma'am. But of course, it's always man's fault.
I've yet to meet a good man that can make me laugh and makes more money than me.
All right, listen up. If you've ever asked your husband the question, am I your wife or your maid? I want you to take a step back and think, has he ever asked me, am I your husband or your mechanic? Am I your husband or your meal ticket? Am I your husband or your delivery boy?
Am I your husband or your sugar daddy? Am I your husband or just a provider? Am I your husband or just a piggy bank?
Am I your husband or your landscaper? Am I your husband or your electrician? Probably not. Roles exist in a marriage for a reason, and part of a marriage is serving and love and not nagging.
By the way, guys, for all of you asking why I drink on camera, it's because they're energy drinks. It's because I need an energy drink just to get through all these videos.
Do you know what the problem with women is? And I hate to say it, but it's true. We're not honest. We can't take accountability. We don't want to hear the brutal truth. We try and mask things by getting surgery, by putting on makeup and stuff like that. If you ask me...
No, if you ask women, they all say they put on makeup for themselves. It's not to gain attention from men, of course not.
Why do I wear makeup? And if I say I just wear it for myself, that's a lie.
Yeah. Of course.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
And if you understand psychology and why they do it, you would understand that it's not for themselves. It's not.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I want to feel attractive, not just for myself. I'm not going to say just for myself, for other people.
Of course.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Of course.
But I feel like
I get out of the house. I want to be clean. I want to have nice clothes on. Not only for me, it's for other people. I don't want to get outside and have stains on my clothes. Why? Because I don't want the other people to see me dirty. It's not just for me.
you need to be able to, as women, admit that.
You're fucking insecure.
I need makeup to go out in public.
She said she needs makeup. Let's just rewind. Just look at her face. Do you guys think she needs makeup? Look at her eyebrows. Look at her eyes. Ma'am, you don't know how to put makeup on to make yourself attractive. This doesn't look attractive. So you don't need makeup.
You don't need that.
I mean, I grew up in a household where my mom told me it was needed.
Okay, so your mother probably was a single mother. Okay?
20 pounds before you leave the house?
Absolutely.
Just look at the difference. She's yellow in the face and look at her neck. Look at the rest of her body. It's not the same color.
Absolutely.
Well, your mom's a... And also, she funds your entire life. Don't listen to her. I understand it if you're 13. She's like, put on your makeup. We're going to church. Gotta put on your makeup, so...
Why? Why do you need to put on makeup when you go to church? At 13. Why?
Boys will hit on you at school. You're 24. You can make your own choices.
I mean, I grew up with like 2016 YouTube where like...
You also grew up with real eyebrows.
Yeah.
I did. Very true.
Those didn't last long.
No.
Okay, go on YouTube. Yeah, James Charles.
Yeah.
And you say that I'm harsh. I'm not. I'm actually polite.
James Charles, Jeffree Star. That's why I do my makeup the way I do it.
You know they moved on.
That doesn't mean I have to.
So you wanted a 32-year-old who's making $200K.
Sure.
What do you think the median income is for the age that you specified? For a 32-year-old?
Like 70 maybe? 65, 70? Is it lower?
48,000.
Wow. I would say probably like 70K maybe.
It's actually $49,000.
Wow. Between 65 and 70 for a 30-year-old?
It's actually 45.
Oh, okay.
Okay, guys, so I've showed you these kinds of videos before. What do they all show you? That women are delusional. They don't live in reality. They live in the Lululand.
How old are you?
You don't ever ask a lady how old she is.
Yes, you do, ma'am. You know when women get offended when asked this question? When they're old. If you ask a young woman how old she is, she won't get offended. So women, just by not wanting to say their age, they admit that it's a problem, and they know that it's a problem that they're getting older.
Why not?
What?
Why not?
I'm 29.
So she knows she's about to hit the wall, of course.
Are you single?
No.
You have a man?
No, she doesn't. If she had a man that she really loved, that she was going to marry, she wouldn't care about her age.
How long have you had a man?
A little while.
No, nothing specific. No specifics.
So be honest with me.
This is my man.
If your man gave you a guilt-free pass to have fun with any guy in the world, would you take it?
With Brad Pitt.
Why even put your...
George Clooney. George Clooney, he ages better.
Even though she has a boyfriend, she doesn't really like him. Why? Because she just admitted, while he was there or on camera, that she will take Brad Pitt or George Clooney. A woman that truly loves you, even if she would take that free pass, she would never admit it on camera or in front of you. Why? Because that disrespects you as a man, makes fun of you as a man, that puts you into a bad light. A woman that truly loves you will never do that to you. This woman doesn't love her boyfriend. That's why she hides her age. Why? Why would a woman care about her age if that's the guy she's going to be married with and she's happy? No. She thinks about her age because she knows the relationship won't go anywhere and she will have to start dating again. And she's scared about dating because she's old.
Well, first of all, Lisa, do you consent to a second date?
Do I have a last question that I can ask?
Sure.
Okay, plot twist.
Let's go for it.
So,
It's like bonus rounds.
who did you vote for?
From the start, when she asks you this question, you know why she asks you, because she's a feminist, because she's on the left. You wouldn't want to date a woman like this from the start.
Guys, here's the truth that nobody really tells you, and that's that women don't actually deeply fall in love with the nice guy who agrees with everything she says.
Of course.
They actually deeply fall for the man that knows his worth.
The man that sets boundaries. The man that doesn't let her push him around. Who's the head in that relationship? Who's the leader? Is it her or is it you? Because if it's not you, she will never respect you, my guy.
And isn't afraid to stand up for himself.
Yeah.
Now, most guys think that, especially in the early days of dating, that if you're always agreeing with a woman, that if you're always saying yes, you're really accommodating, you're avoiding conflict, you're not having arguments, that is going to win her over. But that's not respect. That's passivity. And deep down, women don't respect men who bend over backwards for them.
Guys, you know me. You've saw so many videos from me. I don't care what other people think. I will tell you the truth to your face. I don't care about your feelings. I told women the truth all the time. How come I had so much success in dating? How come I could attract so many women?
Now, instead, when a woman crosses a boundary with you, she calls you out unfairly, she disrespects you, don't argue with her. Don't over-explain yourself. Just calmly say, I don't tolerate that. And then listen. See how she reacts. Because while there will probably be discomfort in that moment, she might push back. Trust me, deep down, a woman will begin to understand that she can really respect you and trust you. Now, women don't want a doormat. They want a man who stands his ground. So if she walks away because you stood up for yourself, good, send her packing. You don't need a woman that tests you with disrespect.
You don't want a woman that doesn't trust you, that doesn't respect you, and most importantly, that tries to argue with you on everything you say. Why? Because that means she thinks she knows better than you. So she doesn't see you as a leader. She doesn't trust you. That's why she argues with you. Even if you're right, she will still argue with you because she doesn't trust you. She doesn't see you as a leader. So when that happens, guys, just leave. No matter what you do, she will never see you as a leader if she didn't see you from the start.
But if she stays, she will respect you in a way that most men never experience.
Yara, what do you love most about Joey?
I don't know much exactly.
Ukrainian women refusing to say I love you to their fiancés. Of course, because they just want a green card. Just look what's happening in Ukraine. Of course, they want a green card.
I love about Jovi. I mean, have a cool body. Not now, before.
How can you say that about your fiancé on camera? He has a good body, but not now, before. Don't you see how you disrespect him by saying that on camera? From the start, if I were to see this and be her fiancé, I would break up with her instantly. On camera.
I love Joey. I mean, I feel like I love Joey. It's not this crazy love where I will jump from the mountains, but I feel like I miss him. And I'm pretty long time with him, so that means something. I not drop him yet, so yeah.
So why do you love Matt?
I've never told Matt that I love him.
Then how are you his fiancé? I don't get it. I swear some men are so big simps. So big simps.
You've never told Matt?
I never told him.
Why not?
It's because I cannot just say love. For me, it's really mean a lot.
But you marrying him?
Yes.
And you don't love him?
So stupid.
I don't know.
Then how can you marry somebody if you don't know if you love them?
You love Mike?
No.
God, it's hard.
How do you think a guy like this, that from the start, from his face, from his how he looks, I can see he's very passive, he's out of shape. How do you think he's gonna pull a woman like that? It's delusional. Delusional. The only thing good that he has for himself is that he has a lot of hair.
I think we have a potential because he's a good guy.
When she says he's a good guy, it's over. That means he's the nice guy. That means he's soft. That means she will never respect him.
He's a good guy, and there are a lot of moments that are good.
Just look at his face, how passive he is. I swear I hate men like this. Yeah, you have nothing to say because you're just like a woman. You're as soft as a woman. We're just going to skip this video because it just makes me angry how feminine and soft men are nowadays.
Guys, hear me out. Hear me out when I say this. Every single man in the world cheats, okay? Wolfie Cindy just got like...
Okay, so I can reverse the roles and say every woman in this world is a 3 or 4. But if I say that, I'm a misogynist. I hate women. I'm an incel. But women can say it. It's not a problem.
Like, they just broke...
Honestly, can I say it? I really hate this new narrative of, oh, all men cheat, all men do this, blah, blah, blah. No, not all men cheat. It's such an illogical and harmful rhetoric to spread, yet you guys still keep doing it. And you're doing it to your young audiences. You people have platforms, and you guys keep spreading these kinds of sentiments. First of all, it's no different from saying things like boys will be boys. When you say things like all men cheat, you are attributing a characteristic to them that's immutable, that is unchanging. You are saying it is intrinsic to them, and therefore we should not hold men accountable for cheating, for infidelity. Because if all men cheat, then this has to be a cause-effect relationship. It must be something associated with being a man. And
the problem is that all the men she's going after cheat. Why? Because she's going after men that are out of her level, that just sleep with her and other women and keep her in a situationship. They don't really want a relationship from her. They don't want anything serious from her. This is why.
That's just not the case. Second of all, it's, in my opinion, no different from red pill rhetoric that says, oh, all women are hypergamous. All women are gold diggers. This is all women want. How is this?
Ma'am, all women are hypergamous. All of them. But that doesn't refer only to money. You want a guy that is taller than you. That means you're hypergamous. You want a man that is smarter than you, that can be a leader. That means you're hypergamous. See, she started out so good. We're just going to skip this video.
According to one of my guy friends, and I want to know if this is true, and I don't know if all men believe this or the men that I want to date believe this or who believes in this, but according to one of my guy friends, he said the man that you want to date, which is a traditional man, is not going to be interested in you because you are so career driven.
Ma'am, logic. Let's use logic. I know it's a foreign concept for you, but let's use logic. You want a traditional man. If he's traditional, he wants a traditional woman. Traditional women are not focused on their careers. Traditional women are focused on their husbands. Do I need to say anything else, guys? Isn't it logical? Am I stupid?
And for me, that kind of blew my mind because I was just like, well, why wouldn't the man that I want to date not?
Why wouldn't a traditional man want a modern woman that is focused on her career? Just listen to how that sounds. No, nothing up here, guys. Nothing up here, no logic.
Want me to work? And he said, well, Bailey, the traditional man is going to want you to drop what you're doing, and he's going to want you to, nurture the family. He's going to want you to clean the house. He's going to want you to cook. He's going to want you to do.
He's going to want you to focus on him, on his kids, not on your career.
Do this. And if you are working, you're not going to want to do all that. You're going to come home with an attitude. You're going to be exhausted. You're going to this, you're going to that. So you're not going to.
You're going to want a nanny to raise your children. That's stupid.
Going to want to. I was like, no, I still would. He's like, no, you wouldn't. He's like, and plus, and if a guy is asking you, like, what your goals are, and you're talking about how you want to continue to go back to school and you want to do this and you want to do that.
If you're a traditional woman, your only goal should be family, not career.
They're not hearing that you want to, they're not hearing that you want to nurture your family.
Yeah.
And I was like, but, I mean, I think.
Yes, ma'am, you think, but everything you think is wrong because you have a low IQ. We're just going to skip this video because it's very stupid.
Is anyone else like absolutely terrified of dating? I couldn't tell you the last time I went on a date.
Guys, just let me know down in the comments what kind of accent is that? Scottish, Ireland, somewhere around there?
I actually it must have been 2 years ago. I'm so not actively out there when it comes to dating. And I've tried downloading Hinge and Tinder and shit, but I just can't do it. I can't message people back and forth. I lose interest so quick. I'm so terrified of going on a first date because I don't know. I just what if it's awkward and
So what, ma'am? Why does it matter if it's awkward? You can leave and you can go back home if you don't enjoy it, if you don't like it. I don't understand how they complain that they can find a man, but they're not even willing to go on a date because it's awkward. It's like saying, I want to make money because I'm homeless and I'm hungry, but I don't want to go to work because it's awkward. Then stay hungry, ma'am.
If you don't like them, if you just sit there and I don't know, have a few drinks or go for a walk or eat your food or whatever you've done, but I don't know, I'd far rather just spend time with my friends and go out and have fun.
Okay, then don't make videos on TikTok complaining about dating. We're just going to skip this video because it's another stupid video. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this video and I'll see you on the next one.